Hello, this is Victoria Smith. Last week we interviewed Andy Zach. You can still view that interview on our YouTube channel. What do you have for us this week, Andy?
Well, I have three excerpts from my book, Zombie Turkeys. And if you find that you like them, you can order the book, Zombie Turkeys, on Amazon or our YouTube channel or from our Facebook page or our own homepage, zombieturkeys.com.
So where are these excerpts in the book?
Well, the first excerpt is just out of the book. It's like you went to the bookstore and opened it up and read the first page. That's what I do all the time. And the next two are scenes within the book that you should enjoy.
You won't give away any spoilers, will you?
Nope, they're just the normal excerpts, and they should pique your interest.
Great, I can hardly wait. Are you ready?
I'm ready to go. Chapter 1, Bartonville. He felt different, more energetic, more alive. He bred with female after female in his flock without tiring. He stayed awake through the night. He feared no predator. Then a turkey hunter shot him. The setting sun overlooked a crisp, clear evening in the early November. South of Bartonville, Illinois, a farmer had leased his woodlot to two turkey hunters. Big and bulky in their camouflage outfits, they had just bagged one. "Good shot, Pete. He's a big un." Pete and Bob walked up to the tom turkey, bleeding on the cold ground. The rest of the flock had scattered into the woods. He had exceptionally good plumage and weighed perhaps 20 pounds. Pete reached down and picked him up by the neck. "He weighs at least 25 pounds. Then the turkey's eyes opened and gleamed red. He kicked with his spurs and pecked savagely at Pete's arms and eyes. Dozens of hens attacked the men from behind. "Gobble, gobble!" He felt different, more energetic, more alive. He had no memory of being shot, but a certain turkey satisfaction at killing his killers. He also enjoyed pecking at their dead meat. He had always liked frogs, but this meat tasted better. He led his flock down the road in search of more predators to eat. That was the first excerpt. Excerpt number 2. Gobble, gobble! Hundreds of turkeys got into Princeville's Piggly Wiggly grocery store through the cart return door. Most of the early morning shoppers fled in panic. The manager, John Friedling, used a fire extinguisher to good effect, both in spraying and suffocating them and in bashing them over their heads. Another employee chopped them up using a fire axe in the frozen food section. The resident butcher chimed in with his largest cleaver. Blood splattered everywhere. When the turkeys had been driven from the store and the manager thought the attack had been thwarted, the corpses arose. Back came the axe and cleaver. This time they made sure the pieces were bite-sized. "Phew! I just about lost it when they got up again," John said. "Yeah, some didn't even have their heads," Nathan Block, the butcher, replied. "At least that made them easier to kill again. They ran around like turkeys with their heads cut off." "Uh-oh," Nathan said. "Now what?" "Look in the fresh turkey section in the cooler over there." Under the Fresh Turkeys for Thanksgiving sign, struggling to get out of their plastic wrappings, which had been pierced by turkey spurs during the battle, the fresh turkeys wriggled in the refrigerator. All had been covered in blood from the zombie turkeys. One managed to get free of the string wrapped around its legs and lay on its back, vigorously waving the stumps of its legs in the air. Headless, footless, it looked ridiculous, like a turkey-sized slug. Even as they watched, the wings started waving, and the stumps of the drumsticks sprouted buds, which blossomed into feet. Black dots appeared all over the turkeys, which began growing into feathers. A head was slowly sprouting from the chopped neck. Chop! Nathan split one from stem to stern. Fresh giblets flew everywhere. Chop! John hacked one in half with a fire axe. After dispatching the other wrigglers, John said, "I guess they're past their expiration date. I don't think that we can sell these." That was the second excerpt. The third excerpt. The guardsmen on cordon duty whispered to each other while they watched the riverside with their night vision goggles. Whoa, do you see that? Yeah, thousands of turkeys coming through the woods toward us. I think we need reinforcements. Well, duh, of course. Calling his sergeant, he said, Sarge, we've got several thousand turkeys headed toward our position on the Illinois River. We won't be able to hold them off. Can you get some support for us? I'll send up a squad of 10 rocket launchers. When will they be here? In 15 minutes. The turkeys will be here in 5. So hold them off for 10 more minutes. You have flechette launchers and flamethrowers with you. Okay, but if we die due to turkeys, I'll come back from the dead and haunt you. If you die due to turkeys, it'll be because you're a turkey. See you soon, Private Cowper. Sergeant Smith, out. The flechette launchers put holes in the turkey advance, but the flamethrowers really stopped them cold, or hot. The zombie turkeys gathered around outside the circle of flames around the soldiers' position, their red eyes gleaming. The burnt turkeys in the napalm-fueled fire glowed like coals in hell. Then the cavalry arrived. That was the 1st Cavalry Division of the U.S. Army, who had arrived in Joliet the previous day. Now they came west of Spring Valley in their Hummers and Bradley fighting vehicles. The Bradley's 25mm cannon opened up. A previously secret anti-personnel, in this case anti-turkey, round of 4 flechettes in each 25mm round turned the massed turkeys into red mist. A few minutes later, dozens of soldiers piling out of the vehicles opened up with their shoulder-mounted flechette rockets. Soon the 2,000 turkeys turned to red mud flowing into the river. Men, fix bayonets, go through the turkey's position and look for survivors. If you find any, split them in 2. Several dozen soldiers ran to do the gory task.
That was certainly exciting. I can hardly wait to read the book.
Well, it was certainly exciting for me, too. It was even better than I remember when I wrote it. Some things just improve with time.
Time? Oh, look at the time. We've got to go. That's all for this week.